Today's workout is a 5-minute postpartum core stability workout, intermediate level. We'll build on the beginner variation of this workout, so make sure you've done that one first. We're going to start to increase the intensity and improve our core stability, core function, and control. All you'll need is a mat. Let's get started. Hey mamas, welcome to our intermediate core stability workout. It's 5 minutes, 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest. And we're gonna build on that previous workout, the beginner version. So if you haven't done that one, go do that first and come back here for the intermediate version. We're gonna begin with that dead bug again, but this time we're gonna take it up a notch. So bring your knees over your hips, your arms straight up to the sky. We're gonna extend the front arm and the back leg out, and then bring it in. The arm is gonna go over the shoulder just like last time, but now the leg is extended. So as you extend, pursed lip exhale, bracing that core, lower back to the floor, belly button to spine. You should feel wrapped, you should feel tight, you should feel controlled. Now, the length of the leg, how low you go, is determinant upon your core control. So you can come here, 45 degrees. You can go all the way to the floor, tap the heel. Again, it's all about keeping that core strong and stable and making sure you see that core staying engaged. I love to use a mirror if possible to look for compensation. That would be some coning, doming, the lower back leaving the floor, or if you feel it more in your low back than in your core, those are all signs you'd want to regress the movement. Now we're going to come over to our hands and knees, quadruped position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Bird dog, this time we're gonna pulse. So I want you to lift the back arm and the front leg, and we're just gonna pulse. About an inch or two up and down, keeping the leg mostly at hip height, arm mostly at shoulder height. Opposite hand, wrist is under shoulder, core is tight, and we're keeping everything square to the floor. Again, the core is engaged, the ribs are closed, back is nice and straight. We're gonna switch sides now. About half and half, so 25 seconds, trying to keep that leg and arm in the air. Now, if this throws you off balance, that's totally okay. You can put the hand down and just focus on the leg, add the arm in maybe a little bit later. These are all exercises, again, it's core stability, so we're gonna try to throw the body off balance because that's gonna cause the core to react and get stronger. That's the whole point. And rest. We're gonna move on now to a bear plank. And this time, last time we just did a little bit of lift, like a second. This time we're gonna do 5 seconds. So deep breath in, deep breath out, exhale, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and inhale. Exhale, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now watch me do this next one. Watch where my knees are. Right off the floor, about an inch. It's not a lot. My butt does not lift, my back stays flat. Exhaling, holding that position, shoulders are over the wrists right here. If you're pushing back, you're not gonna feel that work in the core. It's gonna make it a lot harder on your upper body. So make sure you're really well aligned here, and that will make all the difference. It's gonna be hard no matter what, so you might as well do it properly, right? Let's get this last one in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work, guys. All right, now we're gonna do a bear crawl, and this time we're actually gonna be moving forward and back. So come to the back end of your mat. We're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. Don't worry if you can't get the coordination right away. Tuck those toes, come up. We're gonna stay up and crawl, opposite arm and opposite leg. I'm gonna go about 4 forward, 4 back, but you can go 2 and 2, however much space you have. But see how I'm moving with my knees low to the ground and trying to keep my shoulders moving over my wrists. So I've got that alignment still, and I've got that low to the ground position. That's gonna load the core. But if that's too challenging for you today, I want you to put that knee down. Just practice the crawling component, and that's gonna take that pressure off the core and the shoulders. If you're not feeling strong and stable, or you're noticing some compensation happening within your core, that's okay, just regress. And even you could do half of it maybe with the knees off the floor, and then the other half you can put the knees down. It's really can be tailored to where you're at, and each day can even feel different sometimes. Okay, now we're gonna roll back onto our backs, glute bridge with a march. So bring the feet close to your butt, drive the hips up. We're gonna lift one leg over the hip, opposite leg. So marching the feet, keeping the hip bones high, keeping the core braced, belly button to spine, long straight spine. Don't overly arch the upper back. We don't want to go too much into that lower back. So we want to keep the hips high, but not too high where we feel it more in the low back. We want to feel it primarily in those glutes, hamstrings. And again, when we work the glutes, hamstrings, that back body, it really helps strengthen the front of the body, the core. So we always want to incorporate some glute, posterior chain work into our ab workouts. Couple more here. Just nice and controlled, no need to move fast. And then carefully lower the hips. Carefully roll up onto your hips for a seated position. And that got my heart rate up more than I think I was expecting. But thank you guys for working out with me today. Again, that was our intermediate 5-minute core stability. We've got an advanced version coming up, so be sure to stick around for that and continue to build on the progress we've made so far. So I'll see you back here for the next workout.